Okay, welcome back to Summit mtguked. We're on to the black commander deck now.
Hi!
Yeah, Fenton's still here. Sworn to Darkness.
Woo!
Pull out some of the stuff then, let's see what we get. Who's the
Ob Nixilis.
Ob Nixilis. Sounds like a redundant Rubik's Cube, doesn't it?
I don't know how to get that out of the package. Please don't break it.
They are far too cool, aren't they? I was talking to Jason and he was saying that he's going to frame all of these bad boys because they're all foiled as well, aren't they?
Yeah, I was there. Cheeky.
Always cheeky, love it.
Dun 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 dun.
These commander boxes are pretty sweet.
Ob Nixilis emblem.
You get like stuff.
Pointless ruler.
Yeah, if you don't know how to play, why the hell would you buy a commander deck? That's pretty sweet.
Rules reference card. Not very important. Da 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 da.
Yeah, cool buddy. Right, so we got a box. Oh, that's a bit, man.
Crack, crack, crack.
Hey, I wonder what lands we're going to get, because lands are my favourite.
Go away.
These new tokens might be really, really sweet.
I like the fish token, because it's a fish. How do you open? Oh, I got it, I got it.
You're being really careful. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm usually not careful.
Okay, give us half of this.
Right, so you got a shiny Ob Nixilis before he turned into a demon. That's why it's called the Black Oath. I'm smart, it's me. So you tap 2, sacrifice creature, you gain X life, that's his ultimate, and draw X card. So it works pretty well because you can -2 and -8 him. So, you know, you sacrifice your demon, gain 5.
Double-sided tokens?
Yeah, that's cool. Oh yeah, and a double-sided zombie.
Really sweet.
Horror, which is awesome. I really like the art on that.
That's vile, man.
And then,
like floating red skull.
And zombie. Germ. You know.
Germ tokens are pretty cool. Another zombie on the back.
What is it with the... Oh man, awesome.
That's
New demon token.
So cool.
That's
Star.
That's like Warhammer kind of demon. Zombie.
You need a whole ton of zombies.
Demon.
That's like the one from...
Absent Restored, isn't it?
Yeah.
Zombie.
Yeah.
Demon. 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 Demon.
Yeah, let's just get through these. Have a quick check on the back.
Oh god damn it, you got all of the good cards, I got the lands.
Oh, that's alright. We can share it out.
Ugh. And horror, also a zombie. What's with all these zombies? Is this a zombie deck?
Just get through some of that land.
And
Oh gosh, is it all swamps?
Schwamp. Well, no, it's not like it's a mono black deck. Okay, never mind, I've pretty much got all of the mythics and the rest. Right, so Ob Nixilis himself. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about all these new commander decks means I have to get 5 new planeswalkers. My almighty planeswalker collection. But you know.
Yeah, Ob Nixilis is pretty sweet. This isn't a foil version though, that's interesting.
No. Oh wow, okay. I always thought that she would come out in one of the Innistrad sets. She's mentioned quite a lot in all of the flavor texts. Gisa, or Gisa, whatever she's called. But she's a human wizard like Necromancer that works alongside Gerolf, who was also never a card, but you know, never know. Tap 1, tap it, sacrifice another creature, put X, 2/2 black zombie creature tokens onto the battlefield where X is the sacrifice creature's power. That is awesome!
She'd work so well in a Carador deck.
Yeah,
So,
that's really, really good.
And then I'll just play him from my graveyard. And then I'll sack him again.
Yeah.
I'll just play him. So, green, black,
Awesome.
ramp, recursion.
I think that's really cool. I've always
Do you
wanted
think this
to
is
see
the spade? There's like a grave digger's ghoul. No, what was it? That spade.
Was there a spade?
Yeah, I think so. I'll have to check it out. Can't remember.
Drana, Galastria Blood Chief. Not new. I have her in my vampire deck.
She's
awesome.
not your commander though?
No, Olivia Voldaren is.
Oh god, yeah. Olivia Voldaren can win commander games just on her own. She's vile.
Yeah,
What does she do? Target creature gets -0, -X until end of turn, and she gets plus.
Yeah.
That's vile.
Kill you with commander damage. It's pretty awesome.
And there's sweet art on that as well.
Yeah, the fire thing is quite cool. I could imagine it would be awesome in foil. Scarestack High Priest.
Is just
Yeah,
known to be really sweet.
Yeah, oh, right, now I understand all the demons. Okay, so it's demons and zombies. I can appreciate that.
So you tap 2 zombies and then create a demon.
Yeah,
And
that's pretty awesome. And then
Yeah.
with Gisa or whatever she's got, Gisa, I don't know. That's a combo. That's an awesome combo. Nantucket Shade. I'm big on insect ghosts. Didn't know if you knew. That's a hobby of mine.
is that your thing?
Yeah.
It gets +1/+1 until the end of turn, just for 1 black. So yeah, if you've got a whole ton of mana to pump into it, it could be something. Right, what's the next lot of stuff that we got?
Flesh Carbon.
2/2
human wizard. Intimidate. That's cool. I can imagine someone that was always carrying flesh and butchering it up.
Right, is it me? Right. Not to be like the person that notices bad things in films and like
Yep.
bad continuity, but
Continuity.
how did he get that carver into the table in that direction?
Well, maybe he has like.
Like, was he standing through the wall?
So like. Fata!
You know, my knowledge of sort of general. Oh, he's a vampire. He can fly. I'm sure. No, he's not. He's a wizard.
No, he's not. He's a wizard. He's
Oh,
human
good
as
man.
well. He's not even a vampire. Continuity errors.
Apart from that, it's awesome.
Cryptghast.
Cryptghast is crazy. Yeah.
2 to
like
extort. Whenever you tap swamp mana, add black to your mana pool.
that. Okay, it's got the white mana symbol there.
The good old Orsov.
Are you allowed that?
Oh yeah, you're not allowed that, are you? Wait,
I
are
don't
you?
know.
Oh no, I think you might.
Have they changed it?
Have they
Someone
changed
tell
it?
us. Have they changed it?
We need answers.
Yeah, we need answers now.
Disciple of Bolus.
Oh my gosh. Well, look.
Bolus.
Dis-
Bolus. Sorry.
Yeah, look, so there's your combo right there. You sacrifice him. Is there some recursion? And then you can pull him
I
back
don't
in.
know. As I
for
said, I've got
more.
3 cards left. So you know.
Come on then.
Liliana's Reaver. Zombie 4/4 Death Touch.
Do you know
4/3
what?
Death Touch.
I think this is alright, but it's never made
That
it
card,
that high.
I think that card was quite hyped, wasn't it, for a while, and then it just didn't meet anybody's expectations and failed miserably.
Yeah, it's alright. You know,
It's okay.
two-
It's a
two
4/3
black
Death
mana.
Touch before. It's okay. Measures the Coffers. I really like this card. Tap 2, tap it, add black mana to your mana pool for each swamp you control. That just has EDH written all over it.
So do you think
Big
you
red
get
writing.
a Shrine to Nyx in
Light.
this deck as well?
No.
Because there's 30 basic lands in there. I wonder what else you get.
Mm.
Shrine to Nyx would make it even more crazy.
Abyssal Persecutor.
Abyssal
I'm big on
Persecutor.
demons, you know. Some people go clubbing. The only club I can get down in is Club Penguin.
Well, it must really suck being young.
Yeah.
We've got Raving Dead.
Hold on,
We're
wait.
talking big time about this one. Talking about, yeah. Lay down some beats. Yeah, I'm dead.
Oh, wait, 6/6 flying trample. You can't win the game and your opponents can't lose the game.
What?
Pause the game.
Pause. Rewind. Pause. Let me just
Do
get some
over.
more stuff out of the graveyard.
Raving Dead.
Do you think he prefers Euro? He looks like some old European guy.
Yeah.
Horror film.
Death Touch.
Death Touch. What? He's 5 drop, so 4 and 1 black for a 2/6 Death Touch at the beginning of combat turn. Choose an opponent at random. Roll the dice. Yeah, spinning around in the middle of the dance floor. Raving Dead attacks that player. Oh right, so he's like, I will attack you.
Hold on, wait. And then
Whenever it
Raving
deals
Dead
combat damage to a player, this is where it gets mental.
loses half his or her life rounded down. Oh, so it's like that spike card if it deals damage. I know.
Or
It's like
what was
Equate-
that
Equatus,
demon
like-
in Ravnica? It turns Rav.
What
He reduces someone's life to 1 or something, didn't he?
Oh, that was Dragon's Maze. That was Master of Cruelties. I know
Master
because
of
I pulled a
Cruelties.
foil one of those.
Blood Gift Demon.
Oh.
I've got a gift for you. It's blood. At the beginning of your upkeep, target player draws a card and you lose a life. It's alright. Lots of these are double costed, aren't they? I guess.
Demon of Wailing Agonies.
Yeah.
I thought that was.
Do you want to come around for a cup of tea? No, I'm the demon of Wailing Agonies. Bit of cake? No, don't think so. This is the lieutenant guy. Have you heard about the lieutenant?
Attention. Yep.
As long as you control your commander, it gets +2/+2, so it's a 6/6 flying for 5 if you've got your
Oh
commander.
right, I just got it, Commander Lieutenant.
And whenever Demon of Wailing Agony deals combat damage to a player,
fine.
that player sacrifices a creature.
Cool. Grave Titan.
Sweet. Totally going into my zombie deck.
Okay then.
Pontiff of Blight. It's another one with a white mana symbol in it.
Pontiff of Blight.
Reaper of the Abyss. Sorry, I know what Pontiff of Blight does and Grave Titan. If you don't, Grave Titan is a 6-drop, 6/6 death touch whenever he enters the battlefield or attacks. Put two 2/2 black zombie tokens onto the battlefield, and this guy allows you to give everybody extort. I think, yeah. And he's a zombie, so that's pretty sweet. So demons and zombies are go-go.
Reaper from the Abyss. 6/6 flying morbid at the beginning of each end step. If a creature died this turn, destroy target non-demon creature.
Zathrid Demon at the beginning of
It's like
upkeep.
this demon deck that I made tons of years ago.
Yeah, man. And you've got all those cards like the ones that reduces their power but then reduces their cost as well.
Yeah.
What was that?
Wasn't that
Heartless Summoning?
Oh, Heartless Summoning, yeah.
Yeah,
that is a
that's pretty-
cool card. I like that one a lot.
Butcher of Malakir.
Butcher of Malakir.
Yeah, do you have that in your Vampire?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah, Vampire Tribal. Overseer of the Damned.
Overseer of the Damned.
You're trying to get a job selling films.
No.
He overseered
In a world.
some nice people. But then he thought to himself, damn it. When he enters the battlefield, you may destroy target creature. Whenever a non-token creature an opponent controls dies, put a 2/2 black zombie creature onto the battlefield
Can I
tapped.
have some cards?
Yeah, you can have the next, 10?
Yeah.
Oh man, there are some good ones. There you go. All those. Let me just sort through these.
Pestilence Demon. 7/6 flying for 8 triple mana. Triple black. It's not like. Well, I suppose it's alright. In EDH. 7/6 flying. Tap Swamp Pestilence Demon deals 1 damage to each creature and each player. Yeah, fair enough. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Ah, sweet. Bad Moon.
I like Bad Moon.
Bad Moon. All black creatures get +1/+1. It's diverse. You can be friendly.
Vampire Hexmage. That was just in Conspiracy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a pretty sweet card. What have you got next?
First strike, sacrifice Vampire Hexmage, remove all counters from target opponent. Could you kill a Planeswalker with that?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's OP. Spoils of Blood. I'm gonna stop now, it's hurting my throat.
Spoils of.
Tap a Swamp, put an XX black horror creature token onto the battlefield where X is the number of creatures that died this turn. You're gonna board wipe? Oh, okay.
Oh my god, yeah. Great for 1 as well.
Board wipe all 1 million of my goblins from Krenko or whatever. Okay. Here's my 1 million black horror.
Evernight Shade. Oh, I don't really rate him that much. I suppose he's got Undying and he gets that
Yeah,
ever.
pump up, that's pretty cool.
But he still dies to removal.
Yep. Oh, I suppose with Vampire Hexmage it's kind of alright because you can get rid of the counters and he can be a recurring thing. Like in Carador, you get the Vampire... Oh yeah, you should put Vampire Hexmage in Carador. Is Carador black? Is he? Yeah. That's cool. Malicious Affliction.
Delicious Affliction. It's a morbid when you cast
Malicious Affliction. If a creature died this turn, you may copy Malicious Affliction and choose a new target for the copy. Destroy target non-black creature. Okay, so it's Doomblade, which you can use twice. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's
I like that.
really sweet. Necrotl.
Necrotl.
That's another card that I've seen. Have you got that in one of your decks or something?
I think I used to.
Yeah,
When
it rings a
Necrotl
bell.
enters the battlefield, destroy target non-artifact, non-black creature. That creature can't be regenerated.
Oh god. Yeah, well he's in Carador deck then as well, isn't he? So.
Yeah.
Hello, bonk, sacrifice me. Hello, bonk. Don't have murder
Oh,
spells.
sweet, I
just
love
have
this card.
creatures.
Sudden Spoiling. That card is awesome.
What does it do?
Split second.
Sweet.
As long as this spell is on the stack, players can't cast spells or activate abilities that aren't mana abilities. Until end of turn, creatures target player controls lose all abilities and have basic power and toughness 0/2. Basically, I play that in my Minotaur deck with Volcanic Fallout, so it's just a targeted board wipe. It's really good.
Sweet. Shriekmaw. It's 4 in a black. For a creature with fear, it's a 3/2
5.
creature.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
When Shriekmaw enters the battlefield, destroy target non-artifact, non-black creature, so it's like
And it
Necrotl.
has Evoke, so
But for
you
5.
can just poke it down and then it's sacrificed when it enters.
Yeah, oh my god.
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty
so
cool.
good. That's so good.
Wake the Dead. Oh wait, hold on. No, that deserves it. Wake the Dead!
Wake the dead.
In a world
So what does Wake the Dead do?
X and double black, cast Wake the Dead only during combat on an opponent's turn. Okay. Return X target creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Sacrifice those creatures at the beginning of the next end step.
That's
Oh right,
insane.
so it's basically just a defense card. So you're like, oh no, he's attacking me, and just like, nah, Wake the Dead, Wake the Dead. And then you're all like, this is Sparta, and then you kill all of the attackers. What do you know?
Yeah,
Just
does
survive
that-
another turn.
Does that mix with one of these cards that we've just seen? All creatures that died this turn.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I
Uh.
suppose you could get them killed.
Well, no, you sacrifice them all at the end of your next end step, and they've all died because they've all gone to the graveyard.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, look, there's Gary. Hi, Gary.
Hey Gary.
How you doing?
Alright, Gabe.
Yeah, no one still likes me. Whenever I turn up, everyone goes, "Oh man, Gary's here."
Right. And we presume you know what Gary does. Mutilate.
That's a sweet card.
The art is disgusting. All creatures get -1/-1 until end of turn for each swamp you control. Yeah, it's kind of a bit like.
In a mono black deck, that's just.
Well, I can get all of your
looping.
creatures killed, but you know, I suppose when you're playing demons.
Kills everything on the board.
Oh,
Kills
oh yeah,
spells.
you want things to be dead. I understand this deck now. Takes me a while.
Moorcrux Banshee.
4/4.
That's another Innistrad block
Yeah,
card, isn't it? Morbid.
Was that Avison?
Yeah, whenever
No. Dark Side.
Moorcrux Banshee enters the battlefield, if a creature died this turn, target creature gets -4/-4. That's pretty sweet with all the shenanigans going on in this deck.
Infernal Offering. Choosing a whoa.
There's a whole bunch of these offering cards.
Right, so it's like the temptation, tempt with whatever.
Yeah, similar.
5-drop sorcery. Choose an opponent. You and that player each sacrifice a creature. Each player who sacrificed a creature this way draws 2 cards. Choose an opponent. Return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Then that player returns a creature card from his grave.
Yeah, we reached our max out point there, so we're back again. You were just about to show us Ether Snap.
If snap. Yeah.
5-drop.
5-drop. Removal counters from all permanents and exile all tokens. Wow.
Mental.
Die, planeswalkers. Die.
Tragic slip, but you know, which one would you choose? I like Tragic Slip. I think it's got a great amount of great amount of things going for it. But Ether Snap, insane. What have we got next?
You go.
Tendrils of Corruption. 3 and a black for an instant that deals X damage to target creature, and you gain X life, where X is the number of swamps you control. I've counted so far there are 32 basic swamp cards in here, so
Wow.
yeah, it could be quite funny. Right, what you got?
Promise of Power. Promise of Power. Choose one. You draw 5 cards and you lose 5 life, or you put an XX black demon creature token with flying onto the battlefield where X is the number of cards in your hand as the token enters the battlefield. Entwine for 4th, you can choose both, so you could draw 5, then lose 5, but then get a demon which has +5.
Slightly mental, and you're paying 9 for that. Annihilate. Destroy target non-black creature. It can't be regenerated and draw a card. All that for 5 mana.
Annihilated.
That instant speed is pretty sweet. We've got skeletal scrying. I quite like this card. Being able to draw cards just for life. That's pretty good, especially in a black deck. What have we got next?
Necromantic Selection.
I think this
Necromantic
card-
Selection.
This card is pretty insane. For 4 and 3 black.
Destroy all creatures, then return a creature card, put it into a graveyard. Oh wait. Destroy all creatures, then return a creature card, put it into a graveyard this way. To the battlefield under your control. It's a black zombie in addition to its other colours and types exile Necromantic Selection. So it's like,
It's a board wipe.
yeah, I'll wipe everything and then I'll take your Narset or whatever.
Well, non-commander. Probably.
Oh yeah,
But
you know.
you get to say,
Yeah, take
I'll
whatever
have
I
your
want.
Terrestodon, and then
Yeah.
destroy some of your lands and give you some I don't know, maybe, or just give. A lot of these cards
it's just
seem a little
lovely.
bit more interesting.
Yeah.
Silent Blood, a little bit more card draw, along with Read the Bones, which is a little bit more card draw, and then we've got Victimize.
There's less conversation and more card draw, please.
Well, yeah, a lot of these cards we know about. Choose 2 target creature cards in your graveyard, sacrifice a creature. If you do, return the chosen cards to the battlefield.
Like the art. Looks like a Groot. It's just pushing a lady to the ground.
Yeah, totally. That's quite sweet. So if you're producing
Whoa,
zombies,
Groot's rocking those pink trousers.
Groot in pink trousers.
Yeah, check that out.
Yeah. Perhaps it's kind of like the Hulk going
I
slightly wrong.
am slightly in touch with my feminine side, Groot.
Slightly. Siphon mind. Each other player discards a card. You draw a card for each card discarded this way. So in a big game, that's a good spend of 4 mana.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Black Sun Zenith.
Oh, you've got to love a bit of Black Sun Zenith.
X and 2 black. Put X -1/-1 counters on each creature. Shuffle Black Sun Zenith into its owner's library.
It's going to happen
Yay!
again. Don't make me. Dread Return. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. And it's got Flashback.
Flashback, which is sacrifice 3 creatures. So, you know, you make all of the zombies with, what's her face? I was really looking forward to this card. Oh, it's not there.
Yeah, Gissa.
Geezer, that was it. The one that sounds like Quack.
Burnished Heart. I think this is getting to be sort of auto-include sometimes in different EDH decks.
I don't really like it.
Sacrifice it. You don't like it?
No.
Well, I suppose if you're playing sort of more than one colour, you sacrifice it, search the library for up to 2 basic land cards and put them onto the battlefield tapped.
I
That's
probably
insane.
only dislike it because I'm too hipster for mainstream EDH.
So turn 4, you're getting 2 more lands.
Yeah.
And a blocker. And you can recur it.
Way too
It's-
mainstream for this hipster mind.
It's insane. Well, look, here's another card way too mainstream. For you.
Way too
Everyone-
mainstream for all
Soul
my
Ring,
decks.
yeah, everyone wears a Soul Ring, man.
I was using Soul Ring before it was cool.
Back in the 90s.
Yeah.
You weren't even born then.
Shush.
Shush you. Okay, come on, what else have you got?
Right.
We need to get this done.
Profane Command.
You're a profane command.
Shut up. X and 2 black. Choose 2. Target player loses X life. Return target creature card with converted mana cost X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Target creature gets -X/-X till end of turn. Up to X target creatures gain fear until end of turn.
It's like this sort of multi-use
Yeah,
pen
well,
knife of magic cards.
it is the Swiss Army knife of magic cards, but wasn't
I
there
don't know
one
if
for
you can
each
say
colour?
Swiss Army knife.
Why
Yeah,
not
I
Swiss
doubt
Army
the
knife?
Swiss Army knife people would have. They're a great make of knives, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
Yeah. And this
My
they're
favourite
not a
attachment
profane
is
command.
easily the spoon.
The spoon.
comes out the
I
side.
like the thing where you can get stones out of a horse's hoof.
Oh yeah, that's cool too. But the
Charcoal
spoon-
diamond.
sound
Enters the
very
battlefield
nice.
tapped. You get to add black to your mana pool. Is that good?
I like it.
Why do you like that?
Because it's charcoal and it's a diamond, so you know, it's pretty
I
awesome.
like the old lady's hand, or it might not be an old lady, it might be someone
know.
else. But
Don't be sexist.
well,
I'm joking.
maybe some of these things get me, and people go, "No, that's really good in this combo."
Yeah.
But like initially, I look at it and go, "You're paying 2 mana to get an extra black mana into it." But I suppose it's an
I
artifact.
suppose
and
it's
you
an
can-
extra black mana with all of like the free for black and stuff.
Mm.
But then again, I suppose all your lands are black. Why is that?
Mind Stone. Well, someone can tell us maybe. Mind Stone. Costs 2, it's an artifact. You can tap it to add 1 mana, 2 mana pool, or you can pay 1, tap it, sacrifice it, and draw a card.
That's the kind of thing I didn't like. Right, my last card. Dregs of Sorrow. Oh, it's got Kovacs on it. Okay. X and 5 and 5 and 1 black. 4 and 1 blacking. Destroy X target non-black creatures. Draw X cards. So all of your creatures are black. So that's pretty insane.
And the flavour text on this is really flavoursome.
Kovacs gaze on the dead,
Yum yum yum.
and for one dark moment,
Yum yum yum.
he saw a banquet.
Yum. Ooh, no. Swiftfoot Boots. Yeah, people like Swiftfoot Boots. Commander Sphere. This is something different.
Add to your mana pool 1 mana of any colour in your commander's colour identity.
It's pretty sweet, isn't
Sacrifice commander's spirit.
Unstable Obelisk.
It's so unstable! Oh god! Oh god!
Do you think this is what happened to Asterix, friend?
You must construct
After
additional
Asterix.
pylons!
Okay. I'm singing off two different sheets. You can destroy a target permanent with that. That's pretty good. Warm Power Stone. It enters the battlefield tapped. So you can add 2 to your mana pool, so it's kind of slightly worse Soul Ring.
Yeah.
Jet Medallion. Black spells. You cast cost 1 colourless mana less to cast.
That's cool.
That's pretty sweet. Lash Ride in this deck is insane. If you don't know what it does, it's a living weapon. You get a germ token, and it gets +1/+1.
Just like me, I'm a
for-
living weapon. Point me at the enemy and they're all going down.
Yeah. Okay, and then we've got some extra lands. We found out that we had 32 basic lands, and then we got 8 non-basics, so that makes 40, which is kind of probably quite a lot for a monocoloured deck. You've also got Crypt of Agadim into battlefield tapped, and you can add 1 black mana to your mana pool, or pay 2 and tap it to add 1 black mana to your mana pool for each black creature in your graveyard. So
that's
pretty
really
insane.
good with the flavour of the deck.
Baron Moor, it's a cycling card. Bajuka Bog allows you to exile other people's
Bajuka Bog.
graveyard. Yeah. Everglades. I like Everglades.
It's got a moon on it, that's pretty.
Enter battlefield tapped. When it enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless you return an untapped swamp you control to its owner's hand, and you can tap it and add 1 colourless and 1 black to your mana pool.
That's cool.
Ghost Quarter allows you to destroy other people's fancy lands and let them search for a non-basic, which is pretty good. Myriad Landscape. Enter the battlefield tapped. You add 1 colourless to your mana pool, or you pay 2 and tap it, sacrifice it, and you search your library for up to 2 basic land cards that share a basic land type and put them onto the battlefield tapped. So it's just a way of getting more stuff. At first sight, I thought that said polluted mice.
Squeeze.
It enters the battlefield tapped, but it's also got cycling
And the best land for last.
yeah, I thought we should, perhaps we'll do even a little bit of tidying up. I think this will ruin some people's decks, man.
Take this, NASA EDH decks, you crazy punks.
Arcane Lighthouse, it's just going to attract all the hate.
Look at all that rainbow.
Look you there with hexproof. You add 1 to your mana pool. Doesn't come in tapped. You just tap it to add 1 colourless to your mana pool.
Or-
You pay 1 and tap it, and until the end of turn, creatures your opponents, not target opponent, but opponents control, lose hexproof and shroud, and can't have hexproof or shroud.
It's like a mind grenade, because my mind was just blown.
I think this card is going to see a huge amount of play. Anyway, we have made this probably far too long, but we've enjoyed it, and we'll bring you some more videos. Hopefully together, man.
Raving Dead.
Yeah, under the Arcane Lighthouse.
Raving Dead.
Right, so long from the summit of Mount Guked, guys.
See ya.